Do you have more money than sense? Are you currently disappointed with your Assault Mustang's kill capabilities? Well, don't worry. Ford's got you covered with the 2020 Shelby Gt500, and it starts at a cool $74,000. Let's get after it. Welcome back to Firing Order. Before we get started today, I want to direct you to our Patreon page. This show is a completely independent operation, and we're looking to expand and grow. So any support that you can give us would be fantastic. The link for that is below. However, if you don't have any money to spare, not even $1 a month, I understand. Just hit that subscribe button and bell icon for instant notifications when we go live with new episodes such as this. Comments also help. Sharing with your friends goes a long way as well. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Now let's take a deep dive on the new 2020 Shelby Gt500. The 2020 Shelby Gt500 was just announced with a whopping starting price of $73,995, and that includes the $2,600 gas guzzler tax. The car comes equipped with a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 that puts out 760 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque, and it is mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission is the only option that I've been able to find for this car, and I know people are upset about that. They say, we want a manual, we want a manual. In a car like this, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But like I stated in my Camaro is dead video, if you don't buy it, they stop making it. Plus, let's be honest, dual clutch transmissions shift much, much faster. So for performance, they're a must. But yes, driving a stick is more fun. But unfortunately, the consumer really isn't asking for it now. Once you begin to option this car out, this could easily become a 6-figure car. One of the cheapest options is the handling package that comes in at $1,500. It features removable splitter end plates, a gurney flap, and adjustable strut top mounts. The technology package is $3,000, and it comes with an upgraded audio system, blind spot warning features, rain sensing wipers, navigation, and puddle lamps which will display the Cobra logo. Let's just stop right there for a second. I'm all about safety and advancements in performance, but some of these features sound pretty silly. Navigation, you don't need it, you got a phone. Rain sensing wipers? Do you not know how to turn on your wipers or when to turn them on? That is such a useless feature. I can't believe that any car comes with that. As far as blind spot indicators and warning systems go, once again, safety is key. If you need that, I think it's great, but if you're that irresponsible, should you be driving a 760 horsepower car? The next most expensive option on the car is racing stripes. You heard me right, racing stripes for a cool $10,000. Now these are painted, of course. The vinyl graphic ones are much less, but that's a pretty ridiculous amount for racing stripes. Now the biggest and most expensive option on the car is the carbon fiber track pack at $18,500. It comes with carbon fiber wheels, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 track tires, an adjustable carbon fiber wing, rear seat delete, and dive planes up front. I do want to give Ford some credit on their Twister Orange and Grabber Lime Green. I think these are fantastic colors. And as somebody who is a professional photographer, I'm glad that they showed these colors in realistic environments. One thing that's always annoyed me about General Motors is they'll photograph a car, then heavily Photoshop it so much it looks like a computer render, or sometimes it is a straight computer render of what a car looks like. So them releasing photos of the car in the daylight or an auto show so you get to really see the color as it would be if you were to buy it, I think is great. And those two colors are stunning. On the one hand, I think it's great that companies like Ford, GM, and Dodge are making such high performance and technologically advanced vehicles. But this car can come in at about $95,000 to the 6-figure range pretty quickly, and that's just astronomical. The Mustang, like the Charger and Challenger, always represented everyday man and woman cars that you could buy, modify, drive around, and have a good time in, and if you wanted to, take it to the track. But this car is just so expensive. I wonder if people who aren't diehard Mustang fans will justify the price in getting it when there are other options out there. Personally, for me, of course, I'm a Camaro guy, but I still wouldn't pay that kind of money for a Camaro. I'd go with something else. Now, one of the benefits to this car, I think, is it might be a good investor's car. Now, not for several years, maybe even decades, but this car will go up in value if it's maintained very, very well. Of course, that means not driving it. Now, will it go up in value as quickly as a Bugatti Chiron? Probably not. But this car is definitely a collector's car. And I did say Bugatti Chiron. I do read your comments. If you're curious what I'm referring to there, I called a Bugatti Chiron a Chiron in our DeVille 16 video, so check that out. That will be linked below as well. My take on the Shelby Gt500 is this. If you're a hardcore Mustang collector, then the car is for you and you're gonna love it. But for the rest of us, I really believe that these cars were meant to be modified. If you can afford a car like that and you want to buy it, fantastic. I don't begrudge anybody for their income level or how they want to spend their money. But for me, if I could afford a car like that, I'd rather pick up, let's say, a naturally aspirated GT and modify it. Really make it your own. There's such a better sense of satisfaction when you build a car on your own, or let's say with your father or another relative. Just that sense of completing the task is more fulfilling than just outright buying it, at least for me personally. I know I teased you Mustang guys in the beginning of the video, but we do have Mustangs on our show. They are linked right there. Really outstanding guests, great cars, and I think you'll really love it, so click there. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. And I want to say thank you once again for all the support that all of you show this program.